Hi guys, this is probably like the bajillionth video I've done today, and I'm sorry, but I have ideas. I probably won't upload this right away, but I did record this immediately after my revenge video. I'm still wearing my mustache. I'm awesome. It's just controversial because I just did about religion. I'm kind of gonna talk about, let us sit down. I'm going to talk about, like, kind of my views, how they've changed throughout the years. So this might be a little longer, and I apologize. Pretty much, I grew up Christian. I was Episcopalian. I was Christian, pretty much. I consider myself Christian as a kid. I always never really went on with everything. I've always believed that it's okay to be gay and stuff like that. Now, I do know that not all Christians believe that, because I was Episcopalian. Episcopalians don't think being gay is wrong. At least church, my experience is that gays are fully accepted in that church. But I went from pretty much believing, calling myself Christian. Then as I got older, religion was never forced upon me, of course. I went to church with my grandparents, and my mom is kind of like we believe in this, but we're not going to force you to believe in anything, and we're not going, my mom's kind of like me. She just kind of says she's Episcopalian, but she doesn't really, hardcore, practice things, and she does believe in things that are different. She believes in, of course she believes in gay rights, and she's pro-choice, which I know that there are some religious views in abortion, whatever, but, and I kind of went to agnostic, if you will. Like, I maybe didn't know exactly what that meant, or what the word was, but I went to an agnostic, where I believed in something, but I didn't want to claim to be any religion, because I didn't really agree with organized religion for myself. I believe in organized religion for other people, but just not for myself. So, then that went into borderline pretty much not really, kind of the high school time, not really believing in anything. I was just kind of like, I don't even know anymore. It was borderline atheist. Then, after high school, I went to almost believing. I would never call myself a Christian, but I got really close to being, I definitely believe in something. Some, life-changing stuff. That's weird, but, something big happened in my life, and some things, my views were brought back, and now, then it was ripped away again. Then I suddenly kind of had something happen, and I'm like, well, fuck, can't be I went into agnostic, borderline atheist again, because, there's some stuff, and it's not particularly bad things happen. I don't think that, something bad happens, you automatically stop believing in God. No, there was some other stuff, but I'll get into it, that made me not believe in God. And then now I'm kind of back, and then I kind of think I was struggling, I don't know if I'm atheist or not, for a while, and then I went to I just don't know what I believe. I hear so many things from so many people, I just don't know what to believe anymore. Part of me doesn't think that I'm capable of not believing in a God because of certain things that I believe in that aren't religious. I believe in the paranormal very strongly, and I also believe that we have guide spirits. And they're just things I can't believe in a good without a bad, and it's a mess. So right now I don't know what I'm believing. So that's pretty much how it went. And something that I kind of want to get into more of this video is kind of supposed to be about praying for things. Whenever I see certain people on Facebook or something, they have an issue or something, and certain people say, oh, put it in God's hands, pray, or I'll pray for you, or blah, blah, blah. Now, of course, at our church we had the prayer thing, if someone was sick or something, they were in the prayer, but it's kind of like all these people say to people, oh, put it in God's hands, you're having problems, your personal problems, or any kind of problems. And I look at it I don't know. I know, and I have a friend who told me stories of some people who prayed for things and things happened, and, hey, I'm never going to say that it's all proof of God, but I'm saying that it could help people bring faith back in people, and then, that's cool, whatever. But it's kind of is praying for someone really going to fix things? And that's where I come into why I went into almost atheist mode. Something happened, and I prayed. And this was right after I very strongly believed in something, and I prayed. And I, of course, did not pray for anything bad upon anyone. I don't feel like I wasn't specific enough, or I was not wishing harm upon anyone by any means. I am not, but I was just, I'm not going to go into what I was praying for. That is, but, yeah, I mean, I was very, very, like, strongly thought, I was praying a lot and very, very, very upset, and I was trying so hard, and nothing happened. Nothing. Nothing. And sometimes, I don't even ask just fixes. I'd be like, hey, give me a sign as to what I can do to help or something, and nothing. I got nothing. And I don't know if something flew by my face and I missed it. I don't know. But I got nothing. And, it's just like, I don't see, I can understand, I could see if I did tell people what I was praying for, oh, God can't help you with that, or God's not going to fix that, or God can't give you that. I look at, like, well, you're telling people, to pray for things that are similar to my problem, or not problem, but similar to what I'm wanting, or what I'm needing, or whatever. And, I think that saying, oh, you can't do that is just a cover-up for, oh, it's not working, so just, you can't have that, I'm not going to go into everything. If someone really wants to talk to me about it and wants to know what I'm talking about, you can, like, message me, or as I said, add me on my yearbook. I made a video about it. But if someone really does want to know more detail about what I'm talking about, feel free, feel free to ask me or talk to me about it. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I also don't feel that I'm being selfish by any means, because I think that asking for anything is the same equalness of self. I'm not asking for riches or anything, or material things. But I don't know. I just feel that saying I'll pray for you kind of is just weird to me, because it's not doing anything. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to people who believe in things. I'm just saying why. I'm more questioning, why should I believe in something that I thought, something that I always kind of thought that either God had a sick sense of humor and he just had enjoyed torturing me. He hated me, or he wasn't there. And I'm kind of not really sure what I believe right now, because sometimes it always seems that whenever something good happens to me, something bad has to kind of come along with it, or underlying, or something bad. I'm like, oh, this great thing happened, and then I'd find out something, I'll be like, oh, wonderful, It's kind of like, or like you could say, oh, your best friend you haven't talked to in 3 years calls you, but all they wanted was to borrow money. Kind of like that. Like, maybe not quite as harsh, but, something like that happens, it's like, your friend calls you, wants to hang out, but really all they wanted was a ride so they could hang out with some other people too, Or like people come over and they talk to everyone but you, Yeah, I know praying works for some people. I just don't understand why it doesn't work for me, I'm kind of in a mood where I'm just kind of questioning what's going on. I don't know if talking about it will help or what, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably get comments from Kyle, and that's partially why I'm making this, because I feel like you'd have the best things to say in this sort of a situation. You're the most knowledgeable of what I'm talking about, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all, so, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm sorry this ended up kind of long. Yeah. So just thoughts. I know that I actually, when this was happening a while ago, I did talk to Ashley on Facebook about it and stuff, and, you kind of had a similar thing with your grandmother, you said you asked why and got nothing, so, why is God selective? That's what I'm wondering, if that's what it is. And I'm not trying to insult anyone, I'm just saying this is my personal experience, so, yeah. Bye, guys.